Howdy folks, Laxo here, and today we are going to be going over the limited time exchange souvenir shop. A lot of people have asked, Laxo, what should I use my coins or whatever currency on in the shop? So today we're going to be covering everything in the shop. There are some mandatories and there are some absolutely nuts. So let's start from the top and work our way down. The first thing we have here is Soi Fon's weapon. So in my last arena testing videos, I tested her with and without her weapon. As you guys can see, the average jumps up by over double, going from without to with her weapon. So I highly suggest getting her weapon. I feel like it's pretty much mandatory. Matter of fact, on my free-to-play account, I will be spending all my coins just to get her weapon. That is how important I feel it is. Moving on. Oh, that is if you don't have 300, if you don't get 300 pulls, mandatory. If you have 300 pulls and you get her weapon for free, then you can pass on this and get something else. UR weapon choice pack, absolutely not. The fact that this is the same price as the newest character's weapon, absolutely not. This is a big no-no. Do not need this at all. If you really want, spend some jades, get some weapons the good old-fashioned way. Moving on here. Kira and Kira's weapon. So if you plan on being a contender in the World Championship, absolutely, he's 100% must. I say 4-star minimum with his weapon. Absolute mandatory. Why? The anti-heal off his weapon alone, the fact that it's guaranteed, is actually insane. Not to mention the fact that you get all the extra damage with crits and whatnot on it as well. So, absolutely, if you do not have his weapon and you plan on contending, you must get his weapon. Same with the character. Very, very important. Very, very important. Moving on. SSR weapon choice pack. I have 555 weapon shards from SSR, and that's just from doing miscellaneous things. So absolutely not, do not need this. Moving on. SSR shards. If you have 4 extra coins left over from the very end, sure, why not? It's only 4 coins, get it. But once again, absolutely not, do not need this. You get them for free pretty much anywhere and everywhere. Moving on. War Souls. No and no. Do not need these, you get them for free. That's all I need to say. Here we have the matte enhancement, the enhancement material packs. Absolutely not. They cost way too much. If you get everything else and you're like, hey, you know, I want to level up a character now, then hey, go for it. But these are absolutely nuts. Absolutely, absolutely nuts. Do not need these under any circumstances. Especially because you could just level up your characters for free the good old-fashioned way. And if you really want these mats, then they sometimes have sales during, like Black Friday, Christmas, and of course you can get these from the season pass. Season pass, you can get a full level up pack. So get that there. No need to spend anything there. War Souls. So I don't have either one of these War Souls. I probably plan on getting them just to test them out in due time or eventually, but I don't know too much about these. I was looking at this War Soul and it looks really good. It does. I do like the crit resist chance. I do like that a lot. However, the second part, when struck by a rage attack, critically hit, reduce the attackers, I think this goes up to 20%. I'm highly questioning that, especially because it's only 1 round. If it was 2 rounds or 3 rounds, I'd say, yeah, probably pretty good. But the fact that if you get hit by a rage attack, most likely the guaranteed rage attacks like Kazushini, he's pretty much a guaranteed crit, and Byakuya, he's pretty much a guaranteed crit. And Grimjow, he's a guaranteed crit. After that, they're not going to rage again for another 2 rounds or so. So that completely takes away the benefits of reducing their attack. So I suggest skipping this one unless you really want the crit resist chance like I do. Probably skip this one. However, this one actually looks pretty good. Skill damage, I feel, is the... It's weird because we haven't had a skill damage increase Warsaw yet. I'm pretty sure Soi Fon's is, but I'd have to test this out to tell you guys whether it's worth it or not, to be honest. But it sounds like it is worth it because some people's, let's just say, mastery skill, they hit for a lot harder than others. So I feel like this could be worth it. Moving on. Ooh, I thought I bought that for a second. I would have been very salty. These aren't bad if you really need them, but the fact that you only get 1 for 10, I don't really like that too much. So once again, these, I'd probably pass on these because you could just buy them in the regular shop. These, you could pretty much just buy in the regular shop as well. These for free. These usually get for free. You should never try and get those. Once again, free, free, free. Don't get any of those. Don't get any of these. Don't. Unless you have like 1 coin left over or something. If you have 6 coins left over, then hey, I suggest maybe getting 5 of these or getting some Cura shards. But moving on to the last thing here, time tokens. If you do not have pretty much every character's weapon down here, I highly suggest getting these. Just because, maybe not Halle Bell, because I've tested Halle Bell even with Soi Fon, and Halle Bell is still trash. So no, don't get it, don't need it. Every other character and their weapon are pretty good. So if you don't have their weapons, I suggest getting the weapons, and then after you have all the weapons, if you don't plan on going to purple with any of the weapons, get the character shards. You don't necessarily need any of the weapons to purple and gold, except for maybe like Orihime, so you can get the extra healing. Although I'm not sure if it's healing for the team or just healing for her. Maybe Aizen. I don't really think so, but maybe Aizen. And who else? Byakuya. Oh, also Grimjaw too. He does some pretty good damage. Other than those 2 or 3 characters, you don't really need their weapon to purple because you get the benefit. You get the most out of their weapon at blue. So if you've already gotten all those weapons, then you can grab some character shards of a character that you don't already have or want to boost. I feel like that's probably the best thing to do. But nonetheless, that pretty much covers everything as a free-to-play character or a free-to-play person. Once again, I suggest getting Cura if you don't already have him. If you really want his weapon, then go for it. It's the cheapest. It's cheaper here than it will ever be. If you buy the tokens, it's still cheaper here. And also the time tokens. Once again, as a free-to-play, time tokens are very important. If you don't already have all the characters, get the characters first. They are very important. 1 for initiative, 2 because they're better than any character you will actually pull for. So get the time tokens. Other than that, don't really need the war souls because all the other regular base war souls are just as good. If not, some are even better. These, never get these. Never spend free to play and pay to win. Never, ever, ever don't need these. Same with these, don't need that. Same with that, don't need that. Oh, I almost clicked that again. Woo, I gotta be careful. But anyways, I think that'll actually just about wrap that up. If you guys haven't already subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. I will be dropping another arena testing video, doing other various teams as requested. Other than that, I think that's actually going to wrap this one up, guys. If you guys haven't already subscribed, once again, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. And if you guys would like to join my Discord, feel free to check the description below where I will have the link to my Discord, and you can go ahead and join it there. And for anybody that stuck around this late in the video, I will go ahead and show you some damage here. as a little bonus clip.
もうちょっと捕まってきて。
I think y'all maybe saw the clip of me doing 32 million damage. It didn't really show there.
何
Here it is, and enjoy, and once again, guys, catch y'all on the next one.